Welcome to Soaps HQ. I'm Sophia with the latest soap spoilers and update. Let's go. Today's Days of Our Lives spoilers are packed with mystery, romance, and some major family drama. Salem is absolutely buzzing right now. Gwen's disappearance is becoming the biggest mystery in town. Holly and Tate may finally be getting their happy reunion, and EJ DiMera is running out of people willing to defend him. Plus, Xander could be the one person who finally cracks this entire case wide open. Let's jump right in. Before we get started, if you love Days of Our Lives spoilers, daily soap updates, fan theories, and episode breakdowns, don't forget to subscribe to Soaps HQ. Hit that like button, turn on notifications, and join our growing soap community so you never miss the latest Salem drama. Now, let's get into today's spoilers. The search for Gwen intensifies. The biggest story this week is without question Gwen's disappearance. We're going to see Salem becoming more desperate as the search continues. Leo Stark refuses to give up, and he's working alongside Ray Fernandez to uncover what really happened. The deeper they investigate, the more obvious it becomes that this isn't a simple missing person case. Someone knows more than they're saying. And if you've watched this show for any length of time, you know Salem never runs out of secrets. Personally, I think the writers are setting up a much bigger reveal than anyone expects. I wouldn't be surprised if the person responsible has been hiding in plain sight all along. That's usually when Days of Our Lives delivers its biggest twists. Joy pushes Alex into a corner. Another storyline gaining momentum is Joy and Alex. Joy isn't backing down. She's putting enormous pressure on Alex, and every new conversation seems to raise the stakes. We're going to see Alex facing decisions that could completely reshape his future. I've always thought Alex does his best when he's forced to make difficult choices, but let's be honest, he also has a habit of making things more complicated before they get better. I'm sure this storyline is heading toward a major confrontation. Whether Alex gives in or fights back remains the big question. Holly and Tate finally reconnect. Now, let's talk about one of the week's most emotional moments. Holly and Tate. After everything these two have been through, they're finally finding their way back to each other. And honestly, I think a lot of fans have been waiting for this. Thanks to Xander's latest theory, Sarah Horton and Brady Black begin believing Holly's version of events. That changes everything. Trust starts returning. Misunderstandings begin fading away. We're going to see Holly and Tate reconnect emotionally, and those scenes should be some of the sweetest moments of the week. Of course, this is Salem. No relationship stays peaceful for very long. I expect new obstacles will appear sooner rather than later. But for now, these two deserve a little happiness. Marina challenges EJ. Another powerful storyline centers on Marlena Evans and EJ DiMera. Marlena isn't interested in excuses anymore. She's urging EJ to face the consequences of his recent actions and finally listen to his conscience. I've always enjoyed scenes between these two because Marlena has a way of cutting straight through the excuses. She says what needs to be said. Whether EJ actually listens is another matter entirely. EJ is one of those characters who constantly walks the line between redemption and self-destruction. Personally, I think he's capable of changing. The problem is that every time he starts moving in the right direction, something pulls him back into old habits. I wouldn't be surprised if Marlena's words stay with him longer than he wants to admit. Xander may hold the key. One of the most interesting developments involves Xander Cook. He comes up with a new theory that catches the attention of Sarah and Brady. We're going to see them taking his idea seriously, and it may become the breakthrough everyone has been waiting for. I've got to give Xander credit. He often surprises people. Sometimes he acts on instinct. Sometimes he gets himself into trouble. But every now and then, he's the only one asking the right questions. If his theory turns out to be correct, It could completely change the investigation into Gwen's disappearance. Kristen's dangerous escape plan. Meanwhile, another dramatic storyline is unfolding. Kristen DiMera and Lexi Carver are involved in an escape plan while Theo and Abe race to stop them. That sounds like classic Days of Our Lives. Family loyalty, danger, unexpected twists, and plenty of emotional confrontations. I expect this storyline to become even more intense as everyone involved realizes just how much is at stake. A special milestone for Marina. Away from the fictional drama, there's wonderful news for longtime fans. Deidre Hall recently celebrated an incredible 50 years as Marlena Evans. That's an amazing achievement. She's become one of the true icons of daytime television, and hearing that she has no plans to retire anytime soon is fantastic news for viewers. Honestly, it's hard to imagine Salem without Marlena. She has been at the heart of so many unforgettable stories, and hopefully many more are still to come. Looking ahead. When you put all these storylines together, the next few weeks look incredibly exciting. The mystery surrounding Gwen is only getting deeper. Joy and Alex are headed toward a breaking point. Holly and Tate finally have hope for their future. Marlena continues pushing EJ to make better choices. And Xander could become the unexpected hero of the entire investigation. That's why I love Days of Our Lives. Just when one mystery seems close to ending, another one begins. Every episode leaves us with another question, another clue, and another reason to come back tomorrow. Those are the biggest Days of Our Lives spoilers making headlines right now. Who do you think kidnapped Gwen? Will Holly and Tate finally get the happy ending they've been waiting for? Can EJ really change, or is Marlena wasting her time? And do you think Xander's theory will solve the mystery? Share your predictions in the comments because I always enjoy reading your theories. If you enjoyed today's spoiler update, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Soaps HQ, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Days of Our Lives news, spoilers, and predictions. You can also follow Soaps HQ on all our social platforms for even more daily soap updates and discussions. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next spoiler update.